All right, folks, welcome back. Our second, well, actually our fourth, but my second best of two of the day. A very crucial match. I think the most important match of this round, and maybe the most important match remaining in the qualifiers. It's the Dota 2 Asia Championship. 16 teams entered this tournament. Only 4 go directly to the main event, where $1.9 million in total prize money and rising is available to be claimed. The 5th and 6th place teams, they go as wildcard seeds. They'll have a chance to play into the main event, but it won't be easy. Na'Vi and PR, the fearsome European entrants to that wildcard. And, well, the draft nearly complete as I was a bit late getting to it. So my apologies for that, folks. But hopefully you've been enjoying Starladder in the meantime. Currently, HGT and Big God both 19 and 9. And Speed Gaming right below them at 18 and 10. And with that said, I'm not alone. I'm LD. I'm joined by WinteR.
Sup, friend?
Sup? How you doing, buddy?
Waiting for my dinner, but I have to do this first.
Oh, you have to do this. It's a chore,
Yeah,
is it?
Okay, I want to
It's such
do
a
this
chore
first.
casting with me, huh?
Sorry, wrong phrase gets me into trouble.
I'm just kidding. Which are you excited for DAC? Does it feel like a mini international tier, or does it feel like just another big LAN tournament?
No, I feel it's a very important
5
LAN event
seconds
because I can
remaining.
see when you see Na'Vi trying so hard, you know this event is gonna be great. Usually they are very
Reserve
laxual during online events, but during this event you could tell they were really trying very hard.
Yeah, it was cutthroat in the European qualifiers especially. And, of course, it's a little different in the Asia one because of the format. It's these BO2 group stage games, obviously teams are playing to win, but it's hard to have that same intensity as when it's like, you know, if you lose this match, you're eliminated. Or if you win this match, you go to the LAN finals. So it adds that extra bit of something. When you get down to the end here, like, this is where I expect the teams will be very serious, though, is they know the importance of going all the way.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the heroes
10
right now.
seconds
This is
remaining.
not your typical Chinese heroes, but during this event, like most of the teams have been picking Axe, Troll. Like Omni is very good this game versus the Juggernaut and the Axe. Very good way of countering the Axe and Juggernaut's physical damage.
Yeah, that's true. And also, if the axe gets close to you, just heal your ally. Suddenly, he's the one with low HP. As we will complete the draft, guys. We get underway now. One more reminder for those who haven't heard: Starladder is underway now. So if you're looking to see how Na'Vi's going to be doing, IG and CDEC unable to attend the LAN finals. They are replaced last minute by Na'Vi and Power Rangers. So 5 CIS teams at the finals, and well, the tournament well underway now. They're getting into the second best of 3. Game 1 I can see on my other monitor just starting. But we're here in China. We're in the Asian qualifiers for DAC, and we introduce the teams now. HGT, they've got Kaka playing the Rubik, ZSMJ, the Juggernaut, Pretty Hot on the Ancient Apparition, Air, your Viper player, and that puts Icy on the Axe. And WinteR, I gotta say, Icy has really struggled today. He's starting to feel like the weak link on this team, and I feel for them he's going to have to step up if they want to go the rest of the way. As for Speed Gaming, they've got Melody Lovers on the Silencer, YFTX the Omni Knight. It's Chow Yui playing the Troll. Going mid is Piao on the Storm. I love that name. And Iwi on the offlane Timbersaw. Or, sorry, not Timbersaw. Oh, no, it's Timbersaw. My brain, WinteR, my brain.
You know, I was like hearing like Mr. Parker's voice behind. I was thinking like, why do I hear his voice? Then now I realize because you have the second monitor on for Starladder.
Yeah, only during the breaks. I mute it when we start the cast, but yeah, I don't know. Watching HGT, Icy has just not been getting the job done recently as and he's been the initiating hero for their team
Yeah,
usually. So
sometimes he plays okay. Like yesterday, I saw a few games that he was playing Axe. He played really well, but
Yeah.
sometimes he doesn't like perform.
he feels a little it seems like right now in Chinese Dota, it's such an aggressive style of play that like the initiating heroes are more important than ever. Like
Yeah.
the Bat Rider, the Axe, these types of heroes.
Dude, this was the ward I was telling you the other day. You place the ward in the tree, and if you have the enemy uses these 2 typical common sentry wards, it's just at the edge. If you are looking at the observer ward that's blocking the camp, in between the trees here, you see the triangle.
Yeah, that's
This spot is like magic, just outside the area.
unfortunate. And on top of that, the Radiant have a nice little observer ward here at the very least. So they get some vision, but This one is this is proving to be pesky.
Very uncommon spot though for the Radiant side.
Yeah, it certainly is. So let's look at our tri-lane here, WinteR. We've got a Silencer Troll, Omni Knight, up against a tri-lane Juggernaut with Ancient Apparition.
They have a very tough opponent.
This is a very strong aggressive tri-lane, it feels. Oh, top lane, Icy almost killing off the Timbersaw early. And now he's going to throw the Battle Hunger off, but at level 1 it looks like not enough to break the salve, unfortunately.
I think that was like a waste of mana. I don't think it actually did much.
I didn't actually realize at level 1 it's not enough to pop the salve, but I guess not.
Yeah, because it deals 16 damage per second, and after reduction, I think you need more than 10 damage, if I recall correctly, to actually break that. Because you remember the Pudge, if you can actually salve yourself during the
yeah,
rot.
during rot, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the same thing.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate. Still, though, the Axe off to a good start here in this safe lane, sitting 8-2. Timbersaw normally dominates these melee heroes 1v1, but does not seem to be dominating this far.
Not this matchup particularly, because Axe has a lot of physical damage with the spins, and Timbersaw has 0 armor.
Oh, Piao might be our first blood. He even eats a tree that would have allowed him to fog air here, but he does end up fogging him anyway with the ring around the Rosie. And while that's happening, the tower shot not going to kill him. The actual first blood goes bottom, so I end up missing first blood, WinteR.
Yeah, I was looking at the Viper as well. I was thinking the Storm, there was an opportunity for the Storm to actually try and vortex it, but to actually see if he can actually get the first blood. But he didn't take the risk.
He's leveling up the Battle Hunger, and he is chasing onto Iwi. If he gets like one more auto attack here, that's probably enough for the kill. One chop, and down he goes. Man, this Axe, you know, you really don't see, like we've seen 1 point in Battle Hunger, but leveling it up nowadays is not common. Yeah, but in this case, it's the nice build.
Yeah, he wanted to get the kill with the second point in Hunger. Yeah, he actually paid off.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it if you're getting the kill there. This is going to be a rough bottom lane now, though. Juggernaut farming well, the Troll getting nothing. It's just a weaker tri-lane for Speed Gaming.
They have a very huge problem now. They can't. Their supports are Omni and Silencer, very strong with levels. Can't really gank. And their 2 1v1 matchups, the other lanes are not doing so well. Hey, the Storm is actually ahead in CS. I actually didn't expect that.
Yeah, he was very lucky not. If he dies there mid, then Viper they'd be winning this lane too. But manages to survive, so it turns out well there. But bottom lane, level 1 Omni. What do? You throw out the heal, but it doesn't really seem like it's gonna matter. They continue to chase him out, lane into him with auto attacks. They still have the Chilling Touch. One more auto attack would they need 2. Oh, fortunately, Juggernaut tanking the tower shots, or Pretty Hall would have died. That's fortunate. Tanky. Yeah, his base armor with the Rain of Protection, he's sitting at 9 armor in melee form.
Illusion.
Yeah, but I'm wondering what are their supports gonna do this game apart from sitting behind someone. Like they can't initiate, they can't be aggressive, and the other lanes are doing badly. Like the Storm has very huge weight on his shoulders this game. Very, very huge weight.
Yeah, and there's the one thing that's weird about their lineup is there's not a whole lot of synergy. Like, generally when we see troll picks, we see them with a Void, some hero that loves to build like a Diffusal Blade or a crit, auto attackers, or a really good pushing strat. Troll doesn't really synergize that well with any of these heroes. Then you have the Storm Silencer combo. That is pretty good. The repel on him is good, but he has no partners to gank with. He's going to have to get these kills solo.
Yeah, I think the troll of this game is just about popping your ulti when a Storm goes for the solo kill. Somewhere, anywhere on the map, like, it's just basically that, or pushing towers. It's not very useful for the other heroes apart from the Storm.
Yeah, I think it's, like you said, I think it really, the more you look at it, if the Storm gets fat, then he can carry this game, but it's all about a fat Storm. If he ever gets shut down, then Speed Gaming really don't have a backup plan, especially now with the Timber losing top lane.
I think he's going to get really strong this game though. That he has a lot of potential. He's already level 6. Like most games you see Storm do badly, he dies before he reaches level 6 in the lane, and it slows him down very, very much. But this game, he survived the Haste Viper, and he didn't die from the support ganking because they didn't even try to gank him. And he's now level 6, so it means that basically without the blink on the axe, they can't really kill the Storm at this point. So the Storm is free to do whatever he wants now.
What do you think about HGT's decision here? They abandon the tri-lane. They're going to give the troll a lot more space. Uh-oh, Piao getting caught out. He has his ultimate. Still quite a bit of mana. He goes for the TP up on the high ground. One more auto attack. Not going to come out in time. Do you like them abandoning the offlane here and just leaving ZSMJ alone? Or do you think they should be keeping the pressure up?
They can be... I think they can actually make a rotation earlier though, before the Storm is level 6. But at this point, you want to get your levels on Rubik and A. You want to start pulling. Like both of these supports again scale really well with levels and experience, and the Juggernaut is already farming quite decently at the bottom lane, so I think it's fine for them. Like most of the teams will actually make this decision to come back and start pulling with the Rubik and A.
Yeah, that's true. The other thing is if Storm ever TP'd there, he might be able to get 2 or 3 kills, so
yeah,
it's a little risky.
Dangerous. It's dangerous for them to stay at bottom already. It's better to just start pulling.
Okay. ZSMJ getting harassed quite a bit here. If there was a bash, Chao Yui gets a kill, but no bash forthcoming.
Yeah, if you look at the CS score, like the Storm is actually doing really well. Like I think he's doing far better than what he's supposed to. He should be behind the
against
Viper
the Viper, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's ahead of the Viper, which is or even. It's really good for him.
Yeah, it goes back to what it's like. Oh, you know, it would have been a first blood, so obviously everyone knows it's big, but it's so big that he lives there because they couldn't really afford to just park supports behind him with the way the other lanes were going.
Because he didn't die there, the Viper took so much tower damage that he couldn't lane anymore, and he was forced to actually spend some time behind because he didn't have regen. He needed to wait for his south to come. So that was a lot of time for the Storm to farm in the lane.
So looking at Speed Gaming now, they are starting to get their own support levels. The Omni Knight up to level 4, he's got a smoke. Level 4 and Melody Lovers. And I guess for HGT, the big item now is the Icy Blink, which he's just picked up. He's level 8. This is the hero that should be going around making the plays for HGT.
Yeah, definitely. He needs to ideally kill the Storm, because Storm is the primary playmaker for Speed Gaming.
Wow.
Storm is top, repel. Stop, top, repel. He ran off. He didn't want to go try.
I went top and I'm like, wait, where's the Storm? Because I hadn't looked at the minimap yet. I'm like, oh, he's running away.
He TP'd down and he ran away. He like basically from middle he TP'd top, now he ran back to middle.
Well, you know, it's because did he TP in range of this ward? That might be why.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a high ground ward on the middle.
So, yeah, Axe about to get active now. He's got the Tranquil Boots, goes in for the Blink Call, gets AoE, and he has a dunk ready, so they just need a little more damage. Timbersaw on the retreat, throwing out the Shotgun. Oh, he dunks too early! But I think he may get the kill. No, the heal coming out. Now the Repel. I see the one on the run. Oh, that hurts. They reveal the Blink. They don't get anything done. Chop too soon.
Yeah, but I understand though. He was worried that if he didn't chop fast enough, he might actually die though. I'm not sure though. But the chop was slightly, like, maybe point...
Oh, WinteR, make sure you unmute your mic in Dota TV. Or, activate it, I should say.
Oops, I forgot. Sorry.
Sorry to everybody. It should be fixed now, which, for everyone who's saying it now, it's going to be in 5 minutes. So, for us anyway. So do apologize about that. SMJ trying to make a play here mid. They want to maybe bait out this Omni Slash, but he doesn't even have mana for it, even after all the stick charges.
At this point, I'm curious to see what the Juggernaut. I think they would actually rotate the ZSMJ Juggernaut to the safe lane to start farming, since the Axe will actually be moving around with the Rubik perhaps, or his top lane. Pretty hot dead.
Pretty one more swing. Oh, gets him with the chakram, but he's gonna pay for this. He'll get dunked. No chop actually, just called and then right clicked.
Yeah, that was actually not very worth it though. That support was like only level 4. I don't think he got so much already.
Yeah, I mean, they do rotate 4 heroes for that, though.
Yeah, but if you die early game now, you actually spend more time respawning after the change, right?
That's true. It's like 50% more at the earlier levels, and then it gets closer to the even as the game goes along.
It has a much bigger effect now if you die early game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top lane, they're gonna go for their first tower. They don't have a mech yet on the Viper. He's still working on it, but the healing ward will be sufficient for them to push the tower.
They now managed to steal the level 3 Curse of the Silent. You'd love to steal that global, although that is not an easy spell to grab.
I actually think the one thing that he wants to steal this game is the ball lightning.
Yeah, that's true. It's very fun as a Rubik. Storm looking for the bounty rune. He will zip in, grabs it, and zips out to safety.
Oh, the Axe needs to try and make stuff happen though. I think that he needs to get more involved in the game though. He's still really like, he's still trying to find out what he wants to do, like moving around, spending a lot of time moving around between lanes, not sure that where is the action going to be.
Well, the action right now is going to be mid, as Piao goes in for a big zip onto Pretty Haw. Just wants his level 6. But that pretty face gets smacked around a bit.
Did they smoke or something?
Yeah, they smoked, and he was repelled as well.
So the Axe is once again in the wrong spot, and the ward is going to spot his rotation to bottom. So I don't think he's going to get much done.
The wards have been pretty good, but it's just not. They're not getting enough done with the Axe pick, honestly.
Yeah, he needs to be doing like. I think the main issue for him right now is just he needs to be at the right place at the right time. Like he needs to be anticipating the enemy's movement more. Like at this point, you see the enemy team taking your middle tower. They're probably gonna move top. So maybe he wants to go top right away, or he's gonna use the Emis rune, run all the way to top. Maybe run into the storm.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Piao, he's got a repel on his side, but Icy's in Viz right now.
I want to kill the Omni.
They can't really kill him, but if they bring in reinforcements, might be able to make something happen. Piao looking for the backstab mid lane. They want that Ancient Apparition again. He's winding his way through the trees. They could go for a call here, and he will. Right when Rubik arrives, but the heal comes out. The chop again too early. He still auto-attacks him down anyway. Oh, he's got to learn how to dunk, man. Meanwhile, bottom lane onto Air, getting caught out a bit, but he can maybe turn on Chao Yui if they're not careful. In fact, they're going to TP him more reinforcements. Juggernaut going bottom. He does only has 2 stick charges. He doesn't have mana for anything right now.
Yeah, here comes the supports. They're going to run into the jungle.
They finally have Ice Blast as well for Pretty Haw.
Yeah, he had Ice Blast the last fight when they were killing the Storm, but the Viper is actually going back to a slower pace item. It's going for a minus now, realizing that they're not going to be able to fight so much.
Just deliver now to Air. As Icy has to wait a while for this Culling Blade to cool down. Do they try to push this, I guess, is the question. There's still no global silence.
I'm not very sure though. I think they will though. But they don't have the mech on the Viper, that's the thing. Like,
yeah, it's kind of an awkward time to go. Like, let's go fight now, we just got our Midas.
He just got the... Yeah, the thing is he just got the Midas. If they were planning for this push, he would have gotten the mech instead.
Piao, with a slight panic, he jaunts back into the tree line. Do HGT fight now? It seems like they really want to. We're going to have a clash brewing. It's Axe who gets the quick jump in. Now the dunk. Oh, no, actually gets silenced, so he can't get it off. Still the kill, and now an Omni Slash onto IFTX, and they've managed to steal Repel. Level 2. This could be big. Will help them fight against that Timbersaw. In the meanwhile, Troll finds himself, well, is he surrounded? I think so. Juggernaut now working on him. Chao Yui's going to go down. HGT finding their footing here. They look for a bit more. They've got the level 2 Battle Hunger, but they want that call. That's the key thing to get off here. They chase. A long way to go by ZSMJ. Blade Fury in 3 seconds. They drop the healing ward. Huge commitment for this. Blink Dagger up on the Axe, but it just looks like he's a bit too far.
No, he backed off like there was like miscommunication. The team was chasing and the Axe backed off. I think that was a big mistake by the Axe.
He has a call right now, and the dunk. Oh, he's getting just destroyed. He'll drop. Now everybody else has to run. Ice Blast coming through it. Hits him. YFTX. They might get the Omni Knight kill. They will. The Storm, though, standing strong. 3 heroes falling. He wants to kill off Air. He drops quickly. Is he going to shatter? No, it's a triple kill for Piao. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they got a very good combo off. The Storm fall into like 3 heroes and got a purification on him. That dealt so much damage.
That's actually a really cool combo. You know, everyone knows about the repel zip in, but the heal bomb is quite effective as well.
That was the Axe, so that was all on the Axe. And his team was like, dude, let's go, and they overcommitted because the Axe didn't go in earlier. Like, stuff like this always happens when team miscommunicate.
So for those in Dota TV, if you can't hear WinteR, you may need to reconnect to Dota TV. It's you turned on your microphone, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And you see the little white bubble?
Yeah, I saw the bubble.
Okay, guys, sometimes if a caster ever has to reconnect or turn their mic on and off, You can't hear them until you toggle broadcaster slots or disconnect and reconnect from Dota TV. So if you hear me but not WinteR, just try reconnecting real quickly, and it will.
Sorry,
fix
that was my bad.
No, it's okay.
I forgot to turn it on.
I mean, honestly, I feel like Valve should have been able to fix that by now. I'm not sure if there's some technical limitation, but either way, Piao getting aggressive here. He's moving in. And the rest of HGT trying to hang back and decide if they want to actually take a fight. They are sending an Ice Blast top lane. This could be a good opportunity. It's going to be a big one. Connecting on 3, and they get the jump on Piao as well. And Omni Knight, well, not in position to assist that Storm Spirit. Where's the backup when you need it? Now, Iwi on the run. He's going to get Viper struck, and now Juggernaut chasing him out. He used Omni Slash, but not really a very effective one. He TP's back, and he won't shatter. He like Omni Slash, but then the Timber Chain just instantly got him away from it, it looked like.
Yeah, if you get out, like the search range, there's a limit in the search range. It doesn't jump, like it doesn't follow you if you fly far away. Bottom lane.
Chow Yui done for. This is the way that HGT want to be playing. Constant aggression. This is one of the worst spells to steal though.
No,
the Berserker's Rage Rubik.
What's a melee Rubik gonna do?
So pathetic. He's running in. Oh, what's he gonna do indeed?
Still a rolling death.
Right. Come on, Kaka. Come on, Kaka. Nope, nothing he can do here. ZSMJ sticking around for a while. As Speed Gaming. So far, 1 for 1. There's a quick Blade Fury from ZSMJ retreating out. They even popped the Omni Knight ultimate. Not sure what that was all about.
Yep, that's a wasted ultimate, but I guess he was anticipating that the enemy wanted to jump in with the axe, so he just preemptively popped the ultimate, but it wasn't fruitful for him. And
But
now
they're coming back in. They get their call off. It's on the Omni. Silencer, unable to really offer much in this engagement. They'll run down the Omni. Storm forced to zip away, but he has a long zip out available. Right as he picks up his Orchid, he will retreat, and Iwi also able to run up, but now they can Rosh. They go straight into the pit. Omni Knight dead. Storm back at the well. Well, not even there yet. And they will go for this Rosh. It's not going to be an easy Rosh, though.
Doesn't seem like they can. Yeah, I was thinking they can't really do that quickly though. Their damage is not so.
Yeah, Jug did not go for that Mask of Madness Yasha build. He went for this phase drums.
And they don't have Medallion because their supports are not suitable for building Medallion.
Do you like this build, by the way? The like old school Juggernaut build, or do you think the new style is better with the crit and the Mask of Madness Yasha?
The new style is better, but he did it because of his situation, right?
Because he was off lane and just left alone.
Yeah, he was doing off lane, left alone, and they were contesting the enemy tri lane. So you want to do as much damage as possible with your blade fluid early on.
They get an Observer Ward out. Now they get eyes on Icy. He's the initiator for this HGT side. They blow him up quickly. Brought down by the Storm, and now jumping in onto Kaka. He's going to zip over the top. Goes for Pretty Hog. Gets that kill as well. Looking for Air 2. They Omni Slash, but they only get a support. Oh, actually, the Timber Saw going down as well. So they get the Ancient Apparition, and the Timber Saw will be a bit of a trade. They buy back on the Axe immediately. Piao on his way out.
They got a very good steal on the Rubik Purification, which actually killed the Timber Saw.
Yeah,
they have a potent combo with the Axe now. Heal the Axe with the Rubik.
Yeah, this Timber Saw is fairly important for Speed Gaming. The Troll to me feels kind of useless, but the Timber Saw is the big damage dealer who can actually get something done with the Storm in the fights.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I think that Troll is more or less the buffer. He's the tank, just to pop his ultimate when the Storm is trying to get a kill. But in a fight, the Troll can't really do so much damage. Mask of Madness coming out next for ZSMJ. He will go back for it. It's kind of a later one, but it does allow you to Rosh. It still gives you a lot of damage with your ultimate. I think he can actually build into a diffuser in this game. It's going to be really good for him. Yeah, and the nice thing is you can even use that while you're Omni Slashing, so... It's a potent tool for ZSMJ.
Dire's bottom tower.
Jug is just so strong. I feel like even with the nerf, it didn't really hit him that hard, you know? One armor, not the biggest deal. The cast range on Omni... Well, the range can be big. This case, ZSMJ pulled in bottom lane, and he gets chased out of it. He's going to tick down to the Soul Burn. The cast range, I don't know. I guess we have to see more games to really tell, but... It's 100 range off.
if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 150. Wasn't it from 450 to 300, or was it 400 to 300?
Yeah, it's around there. You can
Okay.
check later. But at this point, you can see the storm is coming into the pace of the storm already. Top lane, silence.
They do global, and in the meantime, they're also jumping on AoE mid, but Chop will end the troll, and they still chase out this Timbersaw quite a bit. They lift him, tossing him back into the Rubik heal bomb, but he uses it a second early. Ah, close to being a huge combo. Not quite, though.
Yeah, but I don't think he gets the kill though, even if he gets the Purify off on the damage part. Timbersaw is too tanky. But this is the time where the Storm is going to excel. At this point of the game, everyone is trying to push the map out, trying to get as much farm as possible, and the Storm, there will be a lot of openings for the Storm to actually get pickoffs left and right. He's going for Lincolns, okay, it's good for the Omni Slash.
Well, you only block the first strike, right?
No, I don't think it goes off though, even he casts, I'm not sure. Because if he casts the... I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I know in Heroes of Newerth it entirely blocks it, but I'm pretty sure it only blocks the first strike. I'm gonna double check though.
Yep, I'm not sure though. Sorry, dude. I can't tell you for sure. I haven't tried this myself, but I was thinking that this game would be a good game for Bloodstone though, because he needs to get a lot of solo pickoffs. So you have Bloodstone. The Bloodstone charge will allow you to snowball when you get all the solo pickoffs.
Okay, yeah, I double checked it. It blocks the first instance of damage, and it does not block the mini stun. So it's still good versus like the Rubik lift as well. It could be yeah.
But I still feel the Lincolns might not. Okay, they're gonna go fight.
Juggernaut trying to Blade Fury his way out of here. Piao's gonna wait for this and then go for the Orchid jump. He tries to time it just right. He's a little bit early.
Yeah, but he killed off the healing ward. That's like, that alone would already discourage the enemy from continuing the rush. Yes,
actually Speed Gaming with the Troll, they might be able to try for this though. I don't know if they want to walk in right now, but they too have some rush potential.
A bit risky though, because if they get caught by the X, then they're done for. Like if the X catches someone and kills someone, that's really bad for them.
Yeah, and you go in the pit against Ancient Apparition, it's very dangerous as well.
Very dangerous, yeah, exactly, it's very dangerous. The Storm is lurking around.
Radiant Vision right now. They're dropping a couple of static remnants down just to get that flying vision. He tries to get eyeballs up the hill.
Yeah, trying to do...
Oh, really? This is ballsy. Dire Vision right now. They saw this. Can they clear it out quickly enough? Ice Blast coming on through. It's going to hit on 3. They managed to pop that Omni Knight ult. ZSMJ was jumped, but not finished off. They also globaled for this, but now the global ends, and Iwi being focused, Roshan dropping low, the Juggernaut killed off by the Storm, and, well, they're going to get the Rubik too. They get 2 kills. They look for air. Iwi up on the high ground, slowly dropping. He will fall air. Still pursued. Piao has the Aegis, has a lot of mana. The Storm Omni combo wrecking HGT. They'll get an ultra kill for Piao. Oh my. He's out of control.
They're nothing alike.
4 for 1. I did not think it would go that well, to be honest.
Yep, same. I was actually very worried when they went in. I was thinking, can they actually do it on time? But like you mentioned, the True Ultimate was enough for them to actually secure the rush.
I thought they would go for it, but not at that moment. That was...
Yeah, I mean, they made a risky play, and it paid off. Obviously, they won the fight. They got the Aegis on the Storm, and he still has it. But I think he would have wished if he had a Bloodstone now, when he has the Aegis.
Oh my god, yeah. With the ultra kill. The big thing there was that ZSMJ did not get off his ultimate. He was Orchided, then I think he got globaled afterwards, or maybe it's the other way around, but he was silenced forever, and with no Omni Slash, it was a difficult fight.
You saw in the fight that the Silencer ultimate did so much chaos. Stopped spells being cast at the right time, like, and everything. And the Storm was able to do, like, he was able to do so much in the fight as well, because of, like, he had a lot of protection from the Timbersaw and the Silencer ultimate.
You know how they're gonna win the fights, Winter? Rubik's gonna get a BKB, and then he's gonna BKB after the global, steal the global.
Is he actually... Oh yeah, he's actually going for it.
I mean, he could be going eggs, I guess, but BKB is good this game anyway, I think.
Why would you go X if you're not... I mean, why would you go X if you're starting with Overcup?
Yeah, that's true. BKB could work. It's still a ways off for Kaka.
I think BKB is a very good choice for the Rubik. I think it's like one of the best items he can go for. The BKB would allow him to do what you mentioned, and obviously to steal the Omni Knight spells, because you imagine a fight. X blinks in, calls someone, Omni will drop either one of his spells, and Silencer will drop ultimate. So you BKB, you steal whatever you get from the Omni, and if you get the ultimate from the Omni, obviously it's huge for your team.
Speed Gaming taking over the Dire jungle. Hyper Glory team taking over the Radiant. Both teams avoiding fights for now. They'll continue to try to accrue some farm here, but items begin to pile up for Speed Gaming. They've got their BKB on Troll, the Bloodstone complete on the Timbersaw, Plate Mail in his pocket as well, and Storm with the completed Lincolns. He's the big leader in terms of net worth. He's getting out of control, and the Speed Gaming draft is... It's going to get to that point where there's no one hero that can really shut down a Storm. Like, if he gets farmed enough, Axe won't be able to kill him during a call. They don't have a Doom or a Silencer of their own.
This game is very good for the Storm already. That's why I felt like the Bloodstone feels like a much more snowballing item for him. But nevertheless, he's still in a very good spot here. Like you mentioned, HGT has very little stuff to actually lock him down for a long period of time.
They're gonna actually break high ground now. They're not afraid apparently. The Troll ultimate cooling down in 10 seconds.
If Aegis on Storm, like one of the best Aegis carriers.
And he could just look to jump on this Rubik, for example, and get a quick kill, but he's not gonna do it yet. Backing off. They've got a minute on the Aegis.
Yeah, they have 1 minute left. I guess they just want to go back and farm now. The lanes, they're in no rush. They have the other game, I would say, is much better as well because of the Storm being so huge, and the enemy's Juggernaut is very far behind the rest. The most farm on the enemy team is the Viper, and yeah, Storm is not very worried about Viper, so this is gonna be really difficult for HGT.
Well, Rubik's gonna grab a gem. They feel like they need a little map control back. Can't let Speed Gaming just have all these deep wards. Currently just the one top, and this one near the mid river.
When
that
you're
set
behind,
up the Storm.
When you're behind, like one of the few ways to get back into the game is like to reclaim your map control. The gem is also going to help them immensely in that department. But he has to be careful not to drop it though.
Do they try and go for the high ground breach? They're about to lose the Aegis.
It's like 30 seconds, right? Or actually gone soon.
It's gone, yeah, like 20, 30 or so. Jumping in onto ZSMJ, now the fight breaks out in a hurry. Piao holding that Aegis for now. He's been called, but he's healthy. And he's going to try to fight his way through this one. They jump onto Air instead, who's also pretty tanky. And Piao begins to run low on mana. Now he's going to have to zip away. His Aegis did pop in the middle of that. So mana's an issue now. And they did steal the repel.
Yeah, I don't think the Omni has much choice though. Like, Rubik's gonna get a good spell rig either, no matter what happens.
Uh-oh. Your dog? Is that your dog?
Yes, I'm gonna take care of it now. Be right back.
Okay. We got some professional casting going on here. Dogs in the studio. Running roughshod. Icy now looking towards that next item. We'll see what he wants to go for. Up to 1,300 gold. Ag's kind of your standard Axe item this game. I'm not sure what else he could pick up. Air will build towards the BKBs. ESMJ, he's awful poor on the Juggernaut. Only 1,800 gold in the bank and just the basic items. Nothing big as far as damage goes.
Yeah, they don't even have a diffuser on anyone. And they want to build, like, maybe ZSMJ is thinking, I need a Manta for the Orchid as well. It's very hard for him.
They really need damage though. I just don't see where it comes from. All they have is the Ice Blast, and it's not even an Aghanims one yet.
I think the damage would come from mainly the Ice Blast, and if they actually get to focus, the problem is they can't do their combo. They can't call someone on this slash and just Culling Blade the guy because of the silencer.
Yeah, I guess they are getting the BKB out on the Viper, and they do have one on Axe, but until the Rubik picks up his, it will be very difficult.
How often do we get to say that?
It might be their most important item they have to build, you know?
Yeah, I think so too. Like, if the Rubik gets a BKB, he could do whatever we discussed before, which is to steal one of the Omni spells, and hopefully it'll be the ultimate, or he gets the repel and you turn the tides immediately on that. But they just spot the Timber Saw, so they're gonna try and smoke around this, and they are not together. If they get any pick off, it's huge for them.
I see. Can he get the initiation out on the Timber Saw? He walks in, he gets off the call. Oh, actually did not properly call him, but they still lift him and kill him anyway.
He wasted a BKB charge, so that was not necessary.
That was unfortunate, but I think they're still happy to get any kill at this point. And that one worth 1,200 gold for the team.
Yeah, and taking away the Bloodstone charge as well is also a fundamental thing. When the enemy gets Bloodstone, you want to kill him. Repeatedly.
Kill him as much as possible.
Yeah.
They might even get Chao Yui. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Battle Hunger coming out. He has a BKB, though, and that is a long way to chase before they be able to run him down, so they're not going to go for it.
Let's see, the Storm is going for next item Orchid. Sorry, not Orchid, Hex.
Yeah, this is obviously nice against a hero like Juggernaut, just to blow him up before he can pop that Omni Slash.
Yeah, he's gonna be very strong at making solo kills. Like, whoever he catches with the Hex and the Silence will just die. He's very strong when he gets that. Like, no one can actually go around the map alone. Like, the Storm just kills anyone.
Big smoke from Speed Gaming. They're coming from deep behind their own territory, out into the world.
Attack.
It's a bright world for Speed right now. With
A whole new world.
Yeah. Cue the Aladdin music. Big jump in onto ZSMJ, but a quick defensive repel. Now the call onto Piao. Can they get the counter kill? This will be massive. Juggernaut, unfortunately, unable to. Omni Slash cooling down. The Omni Knight ult was used. All the Omnis in the world this game. As spells begin to get stolen. That is not the spell you want, my friend. Let me tell you.
Not the spell you want.
They got a dunk, though. The dunk #1. Now the chase is coming out. Piao not really getting much accomplished so far. He tries to finish off Kaka. Now they finally get a takedown. But I don't know if it's good enough. Omni Slash is going down. And we get a fall. Another whiff dunk from Icy. Come on, my man. Learn how to jam. Still, in the end, it's a big win for HGT.
I was actually thinking like the Rubik would have gotten at least one of the Omni Knight spell, but he just... I was weird that he actually chose like, what could you possibly want to steal from the throw apart from his ulti?
Maybe it was a misclick. I don't know, but that was bizarre.
Yeah, it was really weird to want to spell steal a throw. Like, you generally don't want to do that.
Maybe if you get his ulti, but even then it's just eh.
But they're gonna get the Roche for sure. That's the biggest prize they'll get for winning that fight.
Oh, I don't know about that, WinteR. There is a global. There's a storm. He's repelled. And he wants to contest this one. Radiant Vision. They're going to go for it. He's a little bit premature, though. Roche fairly healthy. ZSMJ got a Blade Fury. He's got the Diffusal Blade. It looks like he used it, but currently Piao's okay on the high ground. Can the Omni Slash come out? It will, but he just zips down to the low ground past him and looks for Air. Air turns to fight from the high ground. They get the call, though. This time he's going to get dunked in your face. They lose the storm. He's got to buy back now. They need to contest this Roshan. They will attempt to. ZSMJ up on the high ground, though. He's a bit trapped out, and he doesn't have a whole lot of backup. Will end up getting heel bombed into submission. Suddenly 5 heroes back, and they want to take this Roshan.
Yeah, you were right. That turned out really a disaster for them. Going for that Roche. I didn't expect them to be able, because they were like only 3 heroes against 5 heroes there. But they still lost the fight.
They really need to like somehow call the storm while they're Omni Slashing. He just goes for the Omni Slash, zips out, and even though they kill him eventually, the Juggernaut ends up being very ineffective that fight.
Yeah, that fight I think he diffused himself. You were saying like he used his diffuser, but you're not sure on what. To take away the silence from the ultimate silencer.
Well, for those just joining us, as I can see that first game in Navi vs HR just wrapped up. This is a big one in the Asia qualifiers for the DAC. We've got Speed Gaming seed at 18-10, HGT at 19-9. These teams are neck and neck with Big God, who's also 19-9, and only one of them is going to finish 4th. And 4th is where the cutoff is for qualifying. You go below that, at best you're a wildcard team, and I don't know if these teams will be able to make it as a wildcard. Power Rangers and Navi, tough competition for sure, coming from the European qualifier.
They're gonna get breach high ground though. This is gonna be a very difficult defense. Again, the Storm with the Aegis.
Yeah, last time he had this Aegis, he didn't really do too much. Let's see if he plays it more aggressively this time around.
Yeah, like you mentioned, he was very defensive the last time. But
I feel like last time, like the first time they went there, he should have just jumped the Rubik, killed him, and then backed off. Because the Rubik just showed himself, he was near the tower. Maybe you get called under the tower, but then they have to commit a lot just to break your Aegis, and you come back and your team should be able to win the fight from there. But you can't really fault him for playing safe because...
Being very safe, basically.
Yeah. He is their team as well. Like, the Storm dies and their whole lineup will fall apart.
Yeah, the Storm is the crucial part of their lineup. He's the Cristiano Ronaldo here.
Yeah. That's for sure. I like that analogy.
Illusion.
Well,
Real Madrid fanboy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
how much do you favor speed at this point? Do you feel like it's their game to lose, or is it still pretty even? Gold-wise, it's even. Experience-wise, it's fairly even.
I think they have the control of the game, obviously, because they have the better late game with the Omni and the Storm. But it's still possible for HGT to win with the X Juggernaut combination and the Viper. And oh, here they go.
They are going to take the bait, as it were. Piao up in the front lines. He will be repelled and should be okay as he retreats out.
Yeah, he defused the Storm again, but it was... I think he hit the Lincolns.
Yeah. I think that he diffused him, and then but it only broke the Lincolns, and then the repel just happened to end shortly after that.
I totally forgot about the Storm's itemization, that Lincolns will also provide this thing, like the repel. They can't take away your repel.
Yeah, they'll have to break through it somehow else first, and they don't really have anything to do that. I guess they could Calling Blade him, but that's not ideal. I see going in for the big call. He only gets Chao Yui. Storm zipping in and out of this fight. Chao Yui healthy for now. They do lose their Juggernaut, and he did not get off an Omni Slash. The dunk looks to turn this. So far, 2 for 1. The Troll dropping. Iwi starting to take a bit of chip damage. Can they get another chop off? No, that doesn't look like it. And Piao still having the Aegis is healthy. No buybacks on either of these heroes. For now, it's a 4v3, but Storm's got that second life to work with. So really a 5v3.
He was so defensive, he could still go in, like he could still vortex the Viper. But he chose not to, he was really safe.
Extremely safe, but it seems to be working. They get the range racks. Troll no buyback either. Maybe they would otherwise just for the battle chance, but instead they'll slowly siege down this melee racks. They repel Piao, and now he jumps in. He pulls the Rubik, he looks to quickly deal with him, and will he be able to? He's called, but they don't have any follow-up damage for this call. He fights his way through it. Piao, Icy ends up getting 1 kill on the Timbersaw, but the real prize here is the Storm, and it seems the Storm may end up going down once, but good luck killing him that second time. Maybe with a lift and a call after the respawn, he will get Ice Blasted. Oh, no, heads to the south, dodges it. They've got the Omni Slash. They do not want to use it yet. They want to kill him the second time, need to lift, call, and Omni all at once. He's silenced. Oh, no, he already did Omni, actually. Oh, man, I don't know about that.
Lincolns is up, alright.
Well, they didn't end up getting the... Yeah, they couldn't get the jump on him anyway with the Lincolns, but...
I think...
Not sure why he omnied that.
The most ideal was to try and time the Berserker's call with the respawning of the Aegis though, rather than using the Rubik. I think they got that kill though, if they actually timed it right. But he's gonna be able to live there, and at least they only lose range racks, like we were talking about before. Not the melee racks, and yeah, it wasn't too bad for them. They didn't have to use buybacks because they didn't have buybacks on the other 2 heroes. But like we were discussing, maybe the Storm could have been a bit more aggressive. They killed the Viper, then maybe they would have been able to get more of the engagement instead of just 1 range racks, which was like minimal or even like almost close to nothing at this point of the game.
Well, for now, HGT holding the line here at the top ramp. And just searching for some item progression, really. It just feels like nobody's gotten farm except for Viper, and Viper's just being ignored, largely, in these fights.
They want to kill the Rubik, mainly, like we were talking about. The Rubik is the guy that can actually turn the fights. For HGT, he's very influential depending on what he steals in the combat. So you can see the Storm, he's always trying to take down the Rubik because it's his priority.
Oh, they do go for a big smoke, HGT. Will they get the jump? Lurking on the back line is the Silencer. That's a nice hero to start the fight on, just to get an easy pick off on their big team fight hero, but don't know if that's going to happen. Oh, now they find Iwi. Perhaps even better, killing off the Timber Saw. Ice blasted, and down he goes. BKB once again used by that Axe, though. Why does he keep on BKBing when they 5v1?
He wanted to take away the silence so he can actually calm, preventing the Timber from suiciding.
Dire's bottom tower.
Okay.
That one, I think that one was okay, like to make sure the kill.
I didn't actually. That's my bad. I didn't even see the global being used.
Yeah, they used the global, so it was fine.
I'll go home, LD. You're drunk.
Too much vodka.
Too much vodka. I'm not in Ukraine for Starladder, so I'm making up for it by drinking vodka here in LA. Xiao Yui now gonna push out this top lane a bit, and HGT. They are farming ZSMJ. It's slow, but he gets his Yasha, working towards a Manta. It just it's like, who can he really Omni though? It's maybe the Troll is someone you want to kill off with the Omni Slash. You can't go on the Storm because he's probably just gonna zip away. Omni Knight might be able to just waste a lot of it with Guardian Angel. You have to be quick with the Diffusal.
It's not very useful this game because how far he is behind. He needs way too many items for this sort of lineup against the speed gaming lineup. Their lineup is very good at dealing with Juggernaut. Like, oh, they're gonna go on TSMB. He hacks a creep!
BKB pop by the Axe, but that won't save him from auto attacks as he gets bash lorded by Xiao Yui, finishing him off. Now they zip in. Rubik, unable to do much here. He goes Scepters and just holds back for now, but a Remnant will end him. That's 3 more dead. And as he dies, he steals a static Remnant to little avail. They do that without the global. As Speed Gaming now going for the melee rack. Still, HGT, they have been stubborn about conceding this territory, but conceded they shall. 3,500 gold swing there, a lane of racks. Maybe even 2. This is Troll Dota. You lose a fight, it's basically like playing against a Tiny Wisp. You're losing 2, possibly 3 lanes of racks.
Yeah, I think at this point it's they're gonna lose this side as well. There's nothing they can do, no buybacks on anyone. Yeah, maybe even they get the melee here and move down. Yeah, just the melee and go down. Save time. Yeah, they're just gonna do that. Melee racks and just move on.
Pushing through, they're gonna clear out the bottom tower. Speed Gaming, definitely not as well known as HGT in terms of their players and their recent performance, but they are showing they can hang with the big dogs here in China, and they'll take basically 3 lanes of racks. The Storm Omni strat coming out of the back pocket and making the difference.
Oh well, the start of the game looked so bad if you remember. For Speed Gaming, they were losing all their lanes except for the Storm, which was doing really well. Yeah, GG. They knew that it's already over for them. The Storm is already way too strong. And losing Raxus against their lineup means it's almost more or less they can't really come back with their lineup.
Well, in the end, WinteR, Speed Gaming, they make it super interesting now, because with this win, Speed Gaming moves to 19 and 10. HGT is now 19 and 10, and Big God, I'm not sure if they've played their first game yet in their next series. Let's see, are they playing now?
Is it a 3-way tie? Is it a 3-way tie?
They have to play DG as their final match, so Big God is going to play... Wait, which DG? Whoa, I'm having a brain fart. Who is that? Oh, Dream Gaming. 11 and 15. One of the weaker teams of this qualifier. So Big God could end up being one of the top 4. We'll have to see, though. It might come down to tiebreakers. Guys, with that said, things get spicy now in the Dota 2 Asia Championships. He's WinteR. Be sure to follow him on Twitter. Twitter.com/WinteRDota. I'm LD, and we will return momentarily for your second game. Stay tuned. You're watching Beyond the Summit.